Right now, we're following breaking news in Alton, Illinois. There is a heavy police presence in a neighborhood there.
Let's get out to Diamond Palmer, who is live at the scene. Diamond, tell us what you're seeing and what you can confirm.
Well, Michelle and Rennie, we've been talking to neighbors ever since we got on the scene. And I want to step out of the way so I can set the scene for you. Pretty large police presence still here this morning. Madison County Sheriff's Department here, as well as Alton Police. And then we've got Illinois State Troopers on the scene. As we zoom into the scene here, you can see there are several evidence markers there. Our crew has counted about 23 of those. Now, Michelle, I want to get to that part about confirming things. We spoke to a neighbor, that White House right there facing 6th Street. She was telling us that she was awoken to gunshots this morning and shouting from police looking for somebody that she says might have been a suspect. And so she says after all of that happened, she heard even more gunshots. She told her children to get on the floor because, like I said, they were preparing for the school day when all of this happened. She says by the time that all of this stopped, when she looked out of her window, that's when she saw that person that she is identifying as a suspect on the ground, and police were surrounding that man. Now, just coming back out here to the scene, you can still see some of her children on that home there. She says her children are really scared after all of this. They don't want to go to school. Alton has only been in school for a week, and she says some of them were even crying this morning because of hearing those gunshots. Obviously, we're wanting to talk to police, and right now they're not available to talk to us to confirm any more information, but we are still working to learn many things. Obviously, many more questions to be answered with a scene like this. And again, this is all along Liberty at 7th and 6th Streets.
Diamond, it seems to be a very calm situation, at least while they're investigating right now. It's not a frantic running around like that from police officers. Tell me about the situation with the streets. I noticed that the intersection there is closed off. Is there a large perimeter that is now cordoned off as well?
Yeah, Rennie, things are a little bit more calm than they were earlier this morning around the 6 a.m. hour here. Certainly a little bit more calm. We've seen police taking kind of those metal detectors and collecting evidence and things like that. But really, in terms of the streets being blocked off, it's just here on Liberty through 7th and 6th and then up to 8th Street is where those police vehicles were. You can actually still get around the perimeter of this crime scene here, but obviously here on Liberty, that's where things are blocked off here. We even saw a school bus, an Alton school bus, impacted by all of this. The driver just on the other side of our camera on Liberty, waiting to take those children to school. And we were going to check in with the school to see if any of those schools have been put on lockdown. So far, the neighbor says her children's school has not been put on lockdown, but she says right now she doesn't even want to take them to school because of all of this that has happened.
Diamond, are you getting an idea on when police might be able to give you an update? Are they able to, stop by and let you know, or at least let the community know what's going on?
Yeah, good question, Michelle. Well, there's neighbors that have showed up since we've been here asking us that same question. I just want to be transparent for you this morning. And so we've asked police when we will hear from anyone and any official information. And I did confirm with police that the Alton police chief is on his way. So we're going to be hoping to hear an update from him shortly. But we will continue to bring you that information this morning and throughout the day, of course.
Diamond, you were able to speak with the neighbor there whose children are on the porch behind you. She said that she heard gunshots. Was it an exchange of gunfire, or did she just hear what appeared to be just one gun going off at a time?
Yeah, she said first she heard police shouting, looking for that man, and then she just heard an array of gunfire. We asked her how many shots she heard, but of course, at that time, you're just worried about your life and her kid's life. So she couldn't tell me the exact amount of shots, but we do have her information just moments after she heard those gunshots. We're going to go to that sound right now.
They were really, really close. I've had them close before. I'm originally from East St. Louis, so I've been in situations like this before, but never that, like right behind the house. It was a little scary for me because my kids, I had my windows open to let the cool air in, and my kids were all sleeping, and bullets don't have eyes, They go where they want to go.
And you heard Leanne Swain there. She is saying that bullets don't have eyes, and that is true. Thankfully, her family is safe this morning, but you know, just hearing her talk about that, witnessing her kids be scared and kind of cling to her this morning just lets you know how real all of this is.
What a powerful statement. I can only imagine as a mom and, you know, trying to get out the door for school as well. So thank you so much, Diamond. You know, we're going to be, of course, following this story on air, online. We will have the latest updates at noon as well. And if we need to break in, we'll break in again.
We'll be back as well.